Hello, everyone. I want to introduce myself to those that might be new to the church at Valrico, or maybe some of those that might be visiting our website. My name is Ron Lowe, and I am one of the 5 elders there at the Valrico Church of Christ. A few weeks ago, we had decided that we want to send out a message to the congregation of encouragement, and also just to let you know what was going on behind the scenes. So this is one of those messages. Mickey had done it last week and this week, or 2 weeks ago, and this is my week. This certainly has been a tough year in many ways. We constantly hear people saying, I wish that 2020 would end, the year of 2020. And I certainly can't disagree with that. It has been a tough year for so many of us. We were so excited there at the first of the year that we're moving into our brand new building, that we were getting settled in. And of course, most of us had finally settled on where we wanted to sit in the auditorium and was comfortable with that. And then along came the virus. And of course, that changed everything. In addition to everyone just having to figure out the COVID-19, we also had to figure out how we're going to conduct services, how we're going to have classes with the restrictions that we had. For some, how do we figure out how do we work from home? Our parents of children had to figure out online learning. There are some that had lost their jobs. Kids saw their friends and their teacher for the final day of the year without even saying goodbye to them. There were funerals, weddings, graduations that we all missed. But we all mourned these kinds of losses in our own way. Through all of this, we prayed for sick members and mourned with them at their devastating losses. And of course, it's an election year. And I won't say anything about that. We'll just leave that alone. But none of that sounds positive and encouraging to you, does it? But let me talk about some of the good things that I've seen at the Valrico congregation. The things that have made it a good year for me. It's been the phone calls that I received from people checking on me. It's been the cards of encouragement, which our members always are good at, and especially during this pandemic, they've stepped it up and have even done more. The drive-bys, just to say hello, and sometimes they would even bring treats. If any of you want to make a drive-by, come on by. I'll take any treat you have. Birthday drive-bys, celebrations with posters on the vehicles and balloons and all decorated out and honking of horns. It's the home Bible studies that I've heard about. It's those young people, the young teenagers who are wanting Bible classes, and their parents had found a way to do that, and they are having Bible classes. And although we all long to worship together in person as a congregation, we're so blessed to have those that are tech savvy, that we're able to put together our services and classes so we could all take part together, but not together. Of course, who can forget anticipation of each service? As we waited there for Shane to come on, just to see what Shane had on his kitchen counters. Those are just a few things that have done my heart good through this year. And I know there are many acts of love and kindness that I don't know. And I'm sure that you have shared it with others. I know that that's the biggest thing and some of the greatest things that we do at Valrico is the love that we have one for another, and that we reach out helping one another. I would like to read a few scriptures. Then I have a message for you from the elders about some changes that we are going to make this coming Sunday. I hope these scriptures that I will read will be a little bit of encouragement to you. We look in Psalms 55:22, and it reads, "Cast your burden upon the Lord, and he will sustain you. He will never allow the righteous to be shaken." 1 Peter 5:6-7. "Therefore humble yourself under the mighty hand of God, that he may exalt you at the proper time, casting all your anxieties on him, because he cares for you." You know, as people of God, let us not be overtaken by the fear, but continue to use the blessings of prayers to cast our fears and our anxiety, the burdens that are on our shoulders, to our God. As you go on, continue 1 Peter 5:8 goes on to tell you about our adversary, the devil. He's prowling around trying to devour anything he can that is good. And that's what 2020 feels to do so many of us. But still we resist. Psalms 9, verses 9 and 10. "The Lord also will be a stronghold for the oppressed, a stronghold in times of trouble. And those who know your name will put their trust in you. For you, O Lord, have not forsaken those who seek you." I know I've seen the slogan quite a bit of times that says faith over fear. A lot, especially this year. Let's be wise, but let's not be fearful. And then our Christ writes or says in Matthew 6:34, "So do not worry about tomorrow, for tomorrow will care for itself. Each day has enough trouble of its own." I hope we all are continuing making plans for tomorrow so that we can serve our God and care for each other. But let's not become troubled and burdened with the things of today and don't let them get in our way. You know, we've all have heard the saying, "I'm too blessed to be stressed." We are certainly blessed. Thank you all for bringing that blessing to me and my family. We love you so much. I hope things are going well or getting better for all of you. But speaking of making plans so we can serve our God and care for each other, I want to tell you what the elders have talked about this past Wednesday night and what we want to do there at the congregation. Our last two services have been large. We've been over 280 people in our congregation meeting on Sunday mornings. It's getting a little bit crowded, a little uncomfortable for those that want to distance. So we decided that we will, starting this Sunday, have two services. Those that want to social distance will meet at 9 o'clock Sunday morning. And then those that are not social distancing will meet at 10:30 Sunday morning. That should give us enough time to those that are there to clear out for the others to come in. I just want to make sure that those that are going to be there for the social distancing, please make sure that you wear your mask. But I think it would be spread out enough where once you sit down, you might be able to take off your mask. Whatever you feel comfortable doing. I would like to ask if any of you men that participate in the services, if you are going to attend the first service, 9 o'clock service, please give myself or Ken a call so that we can arrange duties for the things that need to be done. So if you would, just give us a call and we can get that all set up. If you do have any concerns or questions, please give me a call or give any of the elders a call and we can discuss it. Well, take care. I love you and hope to see you Sunday.